on the face of it, because it is on the sidelines of the Foreign Ministry's Rise in a Dialogue event, a meeting of top officials of the Indian security establishment with the visiting US Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, is par the course. This is when top officials of quite a few countries meet in India and in the national capital. But what makes it important is the backdrop. This is the first high-level visit by a top US official from the Donald Trump administration after the new government took charge in Washington, D.C. on January 20th. But more so because of the context of declaration of much more cooperation on countering terrorism than ever before between the two countries. On Sunday, Gabbard met Ajit Doval, India's National Security Advisor, along with Daniel Rogers, who heads the Canadian Security and Intelligence Service, the CSIS, and Jonathan Powell, the National Security Advisor of the United Kingdom. The threat from emerging technologies and intelligence sharing is understood to have been a key theme in the discussions. On Monday, Gabbard also met India's Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, which is seen as a very significant one because of the fact that both countries have agreed to ink a new 10-year framework for the India-US major defense partnership in the 21st century. Several major deals are in offering with the US, like the import of Javelin anti-tank guided missiles and Stryker infantry combat vehicles, besides the completion of procurement for 6 additional P-81 maritime patrol aircraft. There would have been discussions on a reciprocal defense procurement, or the RDP, agreement to better align their procurement systems and enable the reciprocal supply of defense goods and services. Broadly, the two countries have agreed to fight the global scourge of terrorism and to eliminate terrorist safe havens from every corner of the world. In doing so, they committed to strengthen cooperation against terrorist threats from groups including Al-Qaeda, ISIS, Jaish-e-Mohammed and Lashkar-e-Toiba. That, by corollary, brings in the Pakistani dimension. Prime Minister Modi and President Trump had earlier called on Pakistan to swiftly bring to justice the perpetrators of the 26/11 Mumbai and Pathankot attacks and to ensure that its territory is not used to carry out cross-border terrorist attacks. The Trump administration made its intentions amply clear when, during the visit of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi to the US, India-US joint statement on February 13th announced the approval of the extradition to India of Tawahir Rana, a key 26/11 Mumbai attack conspiracy leader. The US NSA would also have discussed ways of working together to prevent proliferation of weapons of mass destruction and the delivery systems and to deny access to such weapons by terrorists and non-state actors. Finally, the discussions would also pave the way for the visit of US President Donald Trump to India for the Quad Summit that is being planned for some time later this year.